Hi friends, I'd like to show you a game. This game was played by me, and this is like say a year and a half ago, say 2016, say around January, yeah, January. So I used to be around 1700s, and I've been ranging in between 17. I've been ranged in between 1700s and 1800s for like say 5 years and never improved though. But yeah, let's say like I'd like to show you this game. This is like really beautiful, somewhat offbeat, but yeah, I love open positions. So let's take a look. So e4, e5, nf3, and c6, d4 takes, bishop c4, nf6, e5. Yeah, these are all the standard moves. So now the knight goes to e4, castle, bishop e7. This was somewhat surprising to me because the normal move is to play d5. Bishop e7, I'd say I was not sure about this, so I started attacking right away. So rook even now he could have played say like this, d5, and then takes, no, not takes, bishop b5, bishop to d7, takes. Yeah, this is somewhat okay. So that was the idea. So I played rook e1, and instead of playing d5, he played knight c5. So this is something dubious I found, but yeah, not bad. Knight can go to e6 after castles, but yeah, this is all human mind calculations, no engines involved. Okay, so I apologize if I'm wrong, but yeah. So I played knight to d4, knight takes d4, knight takes d4, queen takes, attacking the knight, which is defended by the bishop, so no problems. Castle, develop your pieces. Every time I'd say develop your pieces. So knight was inactive on b1. I played the knight to c3, d6, attacking the pawn on e5. Played knight d5. Now we're going forward. Like if he takes, yeah, queen takes. Now the bishop is under danger. It's under attack by my three pieces, knight, queen, and rook. So he played bishop to d6, queen to h5, maneuvering the queen to better position. Like I was targeting the king side, because see the two bishops like neatly aligned, sorry about that, neatly aligned on this diagonal, and this bishop squeezing in. So everything is going the queen side, sorry, the king side. The queen is properly, say, positioned on h5. So it's good, it's good, some good chess. Bishop to e6, now the attack begins. I played bishop to g5 and queen to d7. So this is the critical position I was talking about. So I found it somewhere, like say, intuitions. I usually play on intuitions. So it comes to intuitions, say, I was very sure there's something in this position. Something has to happen, and black has to crack very fast. Like say 5 to 6 moves, he has to crack. That's what my intuition said. So I can see, as you can see in this position, king to g8 and queen to d7, I said something has to happen. There has to be some fork or something which is involved, and some combinations coming all the way. So let's see how the game went. Knight to f6. So now a series of moves begin where everything is forced, and like white mates black in a very nasty fashion, I'd say. So knight to f6. So now the knight is checking the king, and it is attacking the queen. So say if you play king to h8, queen takes h7 mate. So the only move left is to take with the g pawn. So g takes f6. As usually, you can see this simple bishop takes f6. Now I'm threatening queen to g5 and checkmate. So the only way you can save it is by playing bishop to f5, because moving the rook I'd say won't work. Say moving the rook to e8 would lead to queen to g8 check and king to f8, queen g7 checkmate. So this is all human calculation, so forgive me if I'm wrong. So now after bishop takes f6, bishop to f5 is forced to block the check, which actually happened in the game. Queen to g5, bishop to g6. This is all calculated, all planned. Now queen to h6 again with the mating net, for trying to form a mating net. So queen to g7 is the threat, and again you checkmate the black king. The black king's in danger. So the only way you can like actually control the square is by playing knight to e6. So that's actually what happened in the game. As again, like I said 4 moves ago, everything is so planned, everything was calculated. So knight to e6. Now I have to remove the knight. So yeah, remove the knight as in like say I have to capture it, so like destroying the defender. This knight is defending the square on g7, so like a normal guy would play, like say bishop to e6. This is what I had in my mind, this is what I had calculated. But then I found this error, like if you play bishop to e6, yeah, f takes e6, and then what? Then what I see on the board is queen defends the g7 square. So I was like, oh my god, I was so in a shock. But like you know, I play on intuitions, and intuitions is my strength. Like say intuitions is the game. It's the game. You gotta know it. You feel it. So instead of bishop takes e6, I played rook takes e6. Bam! So now if you take with the queen, I won't even capture the queen back on e6. I would like directly go for g7 check and mate. So right now, since I sacrificed a lot of pieces, that made sense. He captured from f7 to e6. Now comes the blow. So bishop to e6. Bishop takes e6. So now the only way you can block is by rook f7. Bishop f7 doesn't work because queen g7 is mate, and queen f7 doesn't work because queen g7 is mate. So now see this beautiful end. So he played rook f7, and I didn't even bother capturing the queen. So the game ended like queen g7 checkmate. Such a beautiful game, 21 move game, and I loved it. I was like, I went home with a feeling of that feeling, that satisfaction that you get. Oh my god, finally I have played a beautiful game of chess. So this was for me. Off you guys, have a good day and learn.